Okay, so we just got some updated stuff from the court records, and I'm going to go ahead and post them here. So there's a couple of things that have been filed. One of them looks like there is a motion from Mr. Mitchell to modify Alexee's release conditions. So that way she can have contact with Devin and she can go ahead and go to school with Devin in the fall when they go to college together. The next document that we have is a change of venue. And I'm going to go ahead and post that one as well. It looks like everything is going to court on August 22nd on all of these motions. I'm not going to post that because it's got some links in there. And when it comes to the court hearing, not quite sure what is allowed and not allowed to be released in that part. However, we're going to go ahead and go over the documents now. So this is the motion to modify the conditions of her release. And what this is saying is that she has been accepted into New Mexico State University, begins the first semester of college this fall. She wants to attend college and further her education, and she's planning on living on campus. She's complied with all the court orders, including the counseling, and that she can continue to obtain counseling services where she's going to be going to school at. Now, the prior order of the court had prohibited personal contact with anybody. Specifically, they're talking about Devin here. So they're saying that they're both from Artesia and they would be driving back and forth from college and seeing one another on campus. Therefore, they're asking that the order be amended so that way them two can have contact. So this next document is a motion for a change of venue and motion that a detailed jury questionnaire be submitted to potential jurors and for something called individual voir dire. And all that means is that it's just like a method they're using to try to select an impartial jury. So what this says is it talks about that she's 19. It talks about the charge that she's being charged with, and that this case has received some immense publicity with over 1.2 million results in 37 seconds just with a quick Google search. He's letting them know that doesn't even include social media. He's saying that he had seen some of the videos and the information about the case before it ever even was disclosed by the state. They had seen it on social media. He's saying that this case obviously involves the nurses, the doctors, medical personnel from two of the hospitals that are in the Artesia plus the Artesia Police Department. So what he said, there are a few descriptive words to basically define the vitriol shown towards Alexee on social media, especially from women. Furthermore, the ignorant remarks are astounding, casting great dispersions on the education or lack thereof of those participating in social media. Honestly, I couldn't agree more. What he said was bluntly, the use of social media may and perhaps should be a disqualifier from jury service. And he's saying that because of social media and anybody who's seen anything from social media, basically they're not going to have an open mind and free thought or any type of independent thought because they're going to follow the masses. Number 6, he's saying that trying to obtain a jury that's supposed to presume that she's innocent requires the state to prove charges beyond a reasonable doubt can only be done with jurors who have not been biased, prejudiced, influenced, or inundated with social media, gossip, rumor, speculation, any of that stuff. He's also saying that this case is going to involve a number of experts ranging from forensic pathologists, neonatologists, emergency room doctors, nurses, toxicologists. The list just goes on and on and on. He said it is expected that the trial will take about 6 weeks or more to try, and that does not include any individual voir dire. So voir dire, if done properly, will take weeks in order to ferret out those juries who have an agenda fostered by social media to get around the questions of the court and attorneys seeking to find a fair and impartial and intelligent jury. Basically, that's just a method that they're going to go through to ask questions and try to determine if any of the jurors are really impartial. So basically, he's asking the court to change the venue and allow them to do this really extensive and detailed jury questionnaire so that way they can go ahead and have a fair trial. And of course, he requested a hearing, which is going to be on August 22nd. So let me know what you guys think about that. There's already a couple of things that are kind of making me go, what the heck? I'll let you guys put in the comments what you think those are and what you think about that. But he did point out something that was pretty important. And that is that the amount of ignorance on social media right now when it comes to truth and logic is just ridiculous. It doesn't matter how much truth anybody sees. If it doesn't convict her, nobody's going to believe it. And this is why he's right. There's no way they're going to get a fair trial out there. They're going to have to move this somewhere and have people on the jury who have not seen it, and that's going to be really hard to do. So this is going to be interesting to see what happens on the 22nd and to find out exactly what the judge agrees to dismiss, agrees to suppress, if anything, what's going to get approved, what's not going to get approved. But let's go ahead and chat about this now.